Welcome to the Panda reality show, Be a Panda Keeper, jointly launched by iPanda from cctv.com and the Panda cultural promotion brand Pandapia. In December 2019, 12 participants from around the world gathered at the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding to get a historical experience with the cutest animal. They were divided into 4 teams and headed to the Dengjingao Giant Panda Origin Museum, which is the farthest place from the giant panda, tracing the 150-year history between humans and giant pandas. They then visited the Dujiangyan Panda Valley, a place that harbors hope for the giant panda's future. After learning about giant panda reintroduction, they experienced the job of giant panda field workers. During this stage, 1 task and 2 assessments were conducted. The young and energetic red team temporarily darted ahead to first place, and the all-girl blue team and green team that is full of surprises are tied for second. The yellow team with professional competence brought up the rear in third place. In this episode, the 4 teams are going to return to the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding for the second stage of learning and assessment. Let's expect a great performance from them.
Hello， 我们又见面了。昨天过得好吗？好。我们在经历了第一个阶段对大熊猫前世今生的了解后，今天我们又终于再回到了大熊猫繁育研究基地。从现在开始，你们将进入一个新的阶段，这也意味着你们此行的目的——大熊猫奶爸奶妈体验工作正式开始。你们将在这里接触到大熊猫饲养员，向他们学习大熊猫饲养员的所有工作。希望你们能够用心学习，合格毕业。接下来我们将分为2队，进入园区参观。
The staff from the Popular Science Education Department guided the 12 participants to tour the Chengdu Panda Base, introducing each area to them along the way and familiarizing them with the touring routes. Everyone took notes of the given information. Later, they finally saw pandas. After the tour, the staff from the Popular Science Education Department took them back to the base camp. So, what's the learning task for the second stage?
欢迎各位回到大本营。我们邀请了我们熊猫基地科普教育部的保护教育专家王一梅王老师，给大家分享更多有关于大熊猫的知识。
好，那开始呢，我想有几个问题想要考考大家。你知道大熊猫野外有多少只吗？有谁知道？好，你最先举手。1864。对，非常棒。那全球圈养的大熊猫是多少呢？700。差点，还差一点。600。Yes。好，那熊猫基地呢？我们熊猫基地有多少？6只。对，很棒，给他一个小礼物。其实呢，我们大熊猫是非常濒危的，在野外数量是算很少的。
While interacting with the participants, Miss Wang from the Popular Science Education Department imparted more giant panda-related knowledge and shared a lot of giant panda stories that took place in the Chengdu Panda Base. The participants listened with rapt attention. After the session concluded, the assessment began.
接下来我们将第一次接触到大熊猫饲养员的相关工作。这也是我们成为饲养员最初级的体验。所以接下来我们就要每一组的队长出来抽签，决定去往哪一个大熊猫的活动场工作。
Which areas will the 4 teams be assigned to?
And then open 给大家看一看你是到哪个地方。
The results reveal the destination for the red team, the green team, the blue team, and the yellow team are the adult giant panda enclosure, the number 2 house for giant pandas, the giant panda cub enclosure, and the number 1 house for giant pandas respectively.
大家准备好了吗？ Are you ready? Okay, let's go. 走吧。
Based on the lots drawn, the 4 teams each made it to their respective designated areas.
OK, great， 走吧。
The red team spotted giant pandas ahead as they walked through the gate.
My heart. I'm excited. Can we go?
OK, so now I'll give you the clothes, working clothes, and you have to change it here.
To prevent bacterial transmission, each participant must undergo disinfection and protection before entering the work areas. To ensure a clean and comfortable environment for the giant pandas, each keeper needs to clean 3 sites every day. In addition, preparing fresh bamboo for the giant pandas within the prescribed time is also a required daily task. These tasks guarantee a better life for the pandas. Next, the 4 teams start today's learning task. How will they perform?
上午吃的那个竹子，不是有些带干了，然后就是剩余的竹子还有粪便，把它打扫一下，然后把新鲜的竹子放进来，把猫放出来，这是我们今天下午做的事情。
To clean up the outdoor panda playground, they first need to remove the remaining bamboo and the feces left by the giant pandas, which requires some elbow grease and patience. However, this arduous task seems to be effortless for Mark of the red team. After all, as a fitness trainer, he's been training for this moment. However, the all-girl blue team has no advantage in this task at all. Luckily, their meticulousness made up for this disadvantage, although they haven't quite mastered using their tools.
Oh no!
Although seemingly simple and rudimentary, their way of employing tools is rather gentle compared to the yellow team.
It doesn't smell.
这其实闻起来有点像那个我们这边有点像那个馍馍，吃起来，闻起来有点像我们这边的艾叶馍馍，就是有一股清香，真的一点臭味都没有，一点都不臭，一点都不臭。
While busy learning and cleaning, the yellow team still had some time to discuss panda feces, showing a strong interest in pandas. Let's take a look at the green team. As the leader and the only guy on the team, Lin Boda naturally took on the more laborious tasks. Rosamunda is unexpectedly strong. It seems that the green team also has an edge in terms of fitness. Speaking of cleaning, Nina's smooth and swift movements are impressive. We can tell that she must have done a lot of chores at home.
现在我们去把那个新鲜的竹子包在外活动上，然后把它插好，然后把猫放出去。
After disposing of the bamboo waste and panda feces, it's time to prepare fresh bamboo for the pandas.
I loved it. The poo didn't smell all that bad.
It was really fun and quite straightforward, although I imagine if you do that every day, it's hard work.
It's an amazing experience. It's something that I'll remember till the day I die. Unreal experience.
我想每天可以做这个工作，可以吗？
Amazing.
Wonderful.
We were so near the pandas, the cubs, and because they also gave us a very good show, playing and fighting as babies, and was very excited.
After a day of learning and experiencing the work firsthand, I believe everyone must have a certain understanding of the giant panda keeper's responsibilities. To improve the participants' ability to do this kind of work, they will be sent to a mysterious place tomorrow to fulfill a special mission. So, where could that be?
As we all know, the giant panda is a veritable glutton who spends most of its time eating every day. In addition to supplementary food like milk, bread, and of course various fruits, their staple is bamboo. Giant pandas need to consume a lot of bamboo every day. So, where does the bamboo come from? In Sichuan, bamboo forests abound, and bamboo resources are extremely abundant. The Chengdu Panda Base brings fresh bamboo from all over Sichuan every day. The keepers will first transfer the bamboo to the designated work areas to have it cleaned and then distributed to each giant panda area, so that giant pandas can enjoy fresh bamboo in their playgrounds.
大家早上好。早上好。今天呢，我们带大家来到了川菜博物馆。
To exercise their hands-on skills, the 12 participants need to learn how to make Sichuan dishes from the 2 staff at the Sichuan Cuisine Museum. So, how will everyone do? The Sichuan Cuisine Museum, located in Gucheng Town, Pidu District, Chengdu City, is the world's only living thematic museum that exhibits cuisine culture. Sichuan cuisine, with its long history and unique characteristics, manifests the essence of Tianfu culture. The 12 participants followed the staff at the museum to experience the historical and cultural significance that this place holds. So, what kind of Sichuan dishes will they learn to make today?
我们首先要做的是一个熊猫蒸饺 Panda dumplings.
The first dish is the steamed panda dumpling that all 4 teams are required to participate in. The main steps for making the dish are: knead the dough to make a dumpling wrapper, place bean paste filling in the wrapper and knead it into a ball, and then decorate it to form a giant panda with red beans. They seem to be able to handle it. The last step is to put these cute giant pandas into the steamer and wait patiently for 10 minutes. So, what is the second dish?
Then we'll do the next dish, the boiled beef.
The second dish for the red team is boiled beef tenderloin, a traditional Sichuan dish that possesses the distinctive characteristics of Sichuan cuisine, spicy and hot. 3 members of the team are going to complete this dish together. First, Mark is responsible for cutting the ingredients. Lu Jai-chen stir-fries the green vegetables and places them on a plate. Finally, Melody boils the beef tenderloin. With careful guidance from the staff, the red team successfully finished the second dish, boiled beef tenderloin. Wow! The second dish for the blue team is Kung Pao chicken, a traditional Sichuan dish known around the world. The combination of fresh chicken and crisp peanuts is a favorite of many. For the all-girl blue team, learning this dish should be at ease. We can tell that Miho is skilled at cooking. Finally, Zhang Chenxi arranges the dish. The Kung Pao chicken is ready. The second dish for the yellow team is Daqian dry fried fish, a dish passed down by the family of Mr. Zhang Daiqian. who is a renowned master in Chinese painting. The fish is tender with spicy flavor. This couldn't be more familiar to Tan Boyang, a native of Sichuan. Tan Boyang seems to be adept at cooking. With the team members working together, the Daiqian dry-fried fish is also ready.
接下来我们要做一道麻婆豆腐。
The second dish for the green team is mapu tofu, one of the classic Sichuan dishes that is beloved by people all over the world due to its spicy taste and smooth texture. Mapu tofu is successfully made in the end based on the appropriate division of labor among the 3 members of the green team. Seeing such a tempting dish, Nina couldn't help but taste it first. How was the taste?
Spicy.
Since they've finished cooking the Sichuan dishes, now it's time to eat.
来，这里就是大家今天亲手做的午餐啊，请大家来享用。来。
The participants felt a sense of achievement when enjoying the Sichuan dishes they personally made and praised their flavors. After all, they made these dishes. Enjoy the moment, as the next assessment is waiting in the wings.
今天下午我们要进行的是打扫的考核任务。4个组体验者将前往各自的园区，你们将独立操作室外活动场的打扫考核任务。所在园区饲养员和科教部的老师将对每组的表现进行评分，需要在40分钟之内完成任务。希望你们能够顺利通过考核。
The first assessment round of Stage 2 is about to begin. Will the 4 teams successfully pass the assessment? How will they perform? The cleaning area for the red team is a playground for adult pandas. At the beginning of the assessment, the red team divided up the labor. Melody was responsible for removing feces, while Mark and Lu Jai-chen were responsible for cleaning away any waste bamboo. Everyone did their job in an orderly fashion, and it worked without a hitch. Where was Melody going? It turns out she missed a tool. She went back indoors to fetch it, which undoubtedly affected their cleaning progress. Lu Jai-chen, with tools in hand, skipped the area right in front of her and went to the area on the other side.
他这里，他等一下还会返回来，他还会在这里来打扫，他就来回走的时间就会漏掉了。
Walking back and forth will not only cause mistakes, but also waste time. While ensuring work quality, efficiency should also be prioritized. Facing the uncleaned area, they seem to have no intention to fix it. Instead, they chose to get the fresh bamboo out first. Did they really neglect this unclean area? After placing the bamboo, Mark started to inspect for any missed feces. Only then did Melody begin to clean up the area that had been ignored for so long. When they finished cleaning, they discovered that the plastic basket for garbage was missed. Although the red team did divide up the labor, a lot of time was wasted returning to fetch tools twice. Nevertheless, the red team completed the task within the specified time.
完成情况还是完成得非常好的，主要他们在工作的时候，重复的来回的走动的时间太多了，把这个时间浪费得太多。
The mistakes they made during the process caused the red team to take longer time to finish the task and may affect their score. The yellow team's cleaning area is a playground where 3 subadult pandas live. At the beginning of the assessment, Tan Boyang organized his teammates to dispose of the waste bamboo first. They collected the waste bamboo in a pile and then removed it. Thanks to the cooperation among the 3 team members, the waste bamboo in the playground was quickly removed. When tackling the feces problem, the 3 members split up to clean the area they were responsible for. Everyone was attentive.
我觉得这个谭博洋，你看他在搜寻粪便的时候，他找得特别认真，而且搜寻的范围特别广。那个围着这个运动场的周围，他几乎都找遍了。我看着他的脚步已经，这个范围到处都基本踏遍。
The keeper spoke highly of Tan Boyang's performance. The yellow team greatly improved their work efficiency by dividing up the labor reasonably. Later, they began to search for any neglected feces. Hu Mayang Yun found neglected feces inside a wooden stake. There is hidden fecal residue on the ground that is hard to notice if they're not careful. Can the yellow team find it? Tan Boyang seems to have noticed something. He discovered these well-concealed feces, which did satisfy the keeper and staff from the popular science education department. After the final confirmation, the yellow team successfully passed their assessment. The yellow team was highly lauded by the keeper and staff from the popular science education department, and they will probably get a high score from this assessment. The blue team's cleaning area is a playground where 4 giant panda cubs live. As the only team with all girls, will they still do a great job despite not being as physically strong as the other teams? Keela was responsible for disposing of the waste bamboo, while Miho and Zhang Chenxi were supposed to remove the panda feces. We can tell that this division of labor was clear-cut. As a Super Panda fan, the Japanese participant Miho, who was quite familiar with the work the keepers do, performed quite well while cleaning and meticulously cleared the feces. After Keela removed the waste bamboo, she also joined her teammates in disposing of the feces. Zhang Chenxi searched for the feces that were easy to ignore in every corner of the area. With great cooperation and a meticulous eye, the 3 women also ultimately succeeded.
打扫得很干净，很仔细，基本上这些粪便基本上找干净的。我一个人住的话，就找不了这么干净的。
The area that the green team is going to clean is a playground where 5 subadult giant pandas live. How will they perform?
Let's go.
Huh? The green team seems to be a bit different from the other teams while performing their duties. Rosamunda transported the fresh bamboo to the playground, while Lin Boda and Nina began removing the feces. Their cleaning method was indeed out of the ordinary. One person cleaned ahead and another person followed behind. If the person in front neglected some feces or failed to clean something up, the person behind would spot it. Will this cleaning method yield satisfactory results? After clearing the feces around the periphery, they shifted to the center of the playground. Soon, the feces here were also removed.
Be careful.
In the end, the green team completed their task in only 30 minutes, despite their peculiar cleaning method. How did they do?
那你看这个地方就是没打扫干净，那个粪便没有清理完，它碎下来了，然后不太好清理，它就没有打扫完。
Although the green team took the least amount of time, it failed to completely clean the area, which will affect their score. Now the assessments for the 4 teams have all been completed. The keepers and the staff from the Popular Science Education Department will score them based on their performances. What will the results be? I'm looking forward to it.
首先呢，我们有请老师来点评一下红组的选手。
红组的话，今天下午的表现非常棒，然后他们的操作非常规范，各方面的检查也非常到位。在中间工作过程中的话，有一些地方浪费了很多的时间，所以红组最后的得分是9分。
蓝组在规定的时间内完成了我们的这个工作，然后打扫的完成度是非常的仔细和认真，然后操作流程也非常的规范，团队协作分工非常的明确，所以今天蓝组最后的得分是10分。
绿组今天的表现也非常好，然后这组最大的特色呢是分工特别的明确，所以他们在非常短的时间内就完成了工作，比较高效。那唯一有一点点遗憾的呢是有些粪便没有发现，这边扣了一点点分，所以他们组的总成绩呢是9.25分。
黄组今天的考核不仅提前完成了任务，而且是在团队协作和规范方面都做得很好。有些连饲养员都觉得的那种死角，他们都能够仔细的把那个粪便检查到，所以今天他们的得分是10分。
The blue team is first with a total score of 26. The yellow team and the red team are tied for second with a total score of 25.5 each. And the green team ranks third with a total score of 25.25. After passing the first assessment round of Stage 2, the 12 participants are one step closer to a historical experience with the cutest animal. The subsequent assessments are going to be even more challenging. So, what challenges will they face next time?
Do you know what? A panda spends 10 hours a day eating and poops up to 40 times a day. The giant panda discharges different feces when it consumes different parts of the bamboo. If it eats bamboo shoots, the feces would hardly form a shape because the protein contained in the bamboo shoot is relatively high. If it eats bamboo stems and leaves, the feces contain bamboo fiber that it can't digest because its body primarily absorbs bamboo nutrients like polysaccharides. The panda feces even exude a delicate fragrance of bamboo, which is why it is dubbed the Ging Tuan. Maybe you all think that panda feces are only waste. In fact, panda feces are also a valuable asset. It can not only be processed into fertilizer, but also be used to make paper by extracting the remaining fiber in the feces. You had never had thought that pandas' feces can be so functional.